Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing a bushy brow tutorial. I'm going to walk you through how I did my brows step by step. I have gone through a journey with my brows. I feel like for years I just enjoyed that like Instagram brow, which was like a very filled in brow, and like I couldn't figure out how to fill them in and make them look like them but better, just a more enhanced version. I think I figured it out. So I hope you enjoy this tutorial. Please subscribe and let's get started. The first thing that I do is I grab my brow pencil. I'm gonna share the few that I've been using and really loving with you. The first one, and the one that I'm gonna be using in the tutorial, is the Precisely My Brow Pencil from Benefit. I'm in shade number 3. I've been using this for years and I really like it. When my hair is extra bright and icy, like very ashy icy, I can use shade 4, but overall, I think shade 3 looks the best on me. The other ones that I really like are the Arches and Halos Brow Pencil, the L'Oreal Brow Stylist Definer, and the COLOURPOP Brow Boss. I will also list these down below along with the shades that I use in case you're curious. Today I'm going to be using the Benefit one. It has the spoolie on one end and then the fine tip on the other. So what I like to do is first go in with the spoolie and push everything up and out. And normally I do this before I have on my eyeshadow and lashes and stuff, but I just felt like having it on for this video. So I grab a mirror, and I have a mirror far away, because for me, when I do my brows, if I'm really up close in my mirror, they're gonna turn out really dramatic and really filled in because you can't see the bigger picture from afar. I'm gonna hold down pretty far on the pencil just so that I don't apply too much pressure. The closer you are to this, the more pressure and darker the pigment will be. I'm gonna hold back here so it goes on a little bit lighter, a little bit more fine, and I can add more pressure if I want more product as I go. I like to start kind of like in the middle, and I just start making just little flicks, little draws, but controlled flicks and draws just wherever I need it. Start there and start pushing it up in the direction that the hair grows, very lightly. Flip over and push it up. Now I'm not pushing too hard into my skin. If you do that, it can kind of just like erase the product completely. So I'm just lightly going over and feathering it upwards. I'm gonna start working on the tail, again, in the direction that the brow hairs are going. And everybody's brow is different, your shape is different. So I've kind of put off doing this video just because what I do for mine is probably not gonna be what you do for yours. But I think what's helped me the most is holding far back on my pencil, looking far away, and doing my brow strokes in the direction of the hair and being more intentional with them instead of just like filling it in really quick, just actually thinking, okay, what way is this brow hair going? I need to be going in that direction. It sounds so easy and simple, but sometimes we can just get carried away and just go for it and not realize that we're just like drawing on a brow instead of filling in a brow. So like here I have a scar. You can see when I do this, I have a scar there. It can be really difficult to apply product here because it just like doesn't want to accept it. But I found right there, my brow hair actually grows like this way rather than this way. And I usually go in and I draw it like this, like an arch, and then I have this harsh arch up here. I'm gonna actually do this. I'm drawing in the direction that that brow hair is growing. I don't know, I just never thought of doing it that way where the scar is, just because I figured, okay, I need to color that in, but then it would just be too harsh. Drawing them like this. And then it's easier to create a more natural arch shape there. See how that's already going in that direction? And I'm gonna follow that through. I feel like that's pretty much done. It's this part that's the hardest for me to ever do because I like it to look really fluffy. I can tend to end up having like actual lines and it can look crazy. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it doesn't, so we're gonna go for it. The thing that's helped me is normally when I'm going in and drawing on my brows or filling in my brows, I'll just go in and hold it like I would a normal pencil. But now for the front part, I actually take it and I flip it sideways, horizontally, and I'm coming at it from the side. So I'm looking straight down and starting at the bottom and flicking straight upwards. So I'm drawing a straight vertical line like this. I just noticed I scooched really close and I had to remind myself to scooch back. And then I'm blending it. And then sometimes I take the pencil vertically and blend it this way. My friend Kim taught me this. We used to work together at Bare Minerals and she taught me to drag the product outward so it kind of fades. So I just need a little bit more up there and I will be happy. Ooh, I love it. This is the brow before, the brow after. I'm now gonna go in with my secret weapon. I was using the Gimme Brow from Benefit. I really like this. This is really nice. I have the shade 3 in this as well, but I just think this works even better. I love it so much. It's the Rimmel Wonderful Brow. I'm in the shade medium, and what I do is take this and really scrape off the product. And now when I apply this, I do not touch my skin. That is like the #1 tip. It's very easy to just go and apply this, and then if you put it on your skin itself, it's gonna glob on there and you're gonna have too much product. So very lightly, hold far back on this too, just get the brow hairs. And what I do is I push them in the way that they are growing. So I push them up right here, up. And if you make a mistake, don't fix it yet because it's wet. Just wait a minute. So now normally I do both my brows at the same time. So while that's drying, I'll go and do this side. I go in with about 2 or 3 layers of this, but you kind of want them to dry in between. Already, I feel like that looks more natural and more hair-like. Like all of those pencil strokes I made, they look more realistic. So now I'm not dipping back in, I'm just going back in with this and doing a second layer. It starts to get a little bit more of a thicker consistency. And if you feel like more sparse areas appear, don't worry. Once this is dry, you can go back in with your pencil and fix that. And so sometimes you can see I have a lot going on right there in the front. I'm just gonna grab another spoolie. This is just a Sigma E80. You can use the one on your brow pencil, but that one has a lot of brow product on it, so I like to go in with a clean one and just kind of comb that through. So there I have a couple of sparse areas that appeared. Lightly, I'm gonna go in and kind of touch them up. I just wanna clean up the front part just a little bit. I'm gonna go in with the Pro Pencil #1 from Anastasia and just a flat brush and go right here. And sometimes I'll flick it up on that edge. So here's the before brow and here is the after. So now I'm just gonna quickly go through and do this brow and kind of just show you it step by step without explaining it. Then we'll be done with the brows. If you ever mess up, just go over with your spoolie a little bit more on that area and it will kind of just like erase that spot that you might have messed up with. For the front part on the side of your face, that is the opposite of your dominant hand. That was a mouthful. So this is the left side of my face, but I'm right-handed. So, you know, when I did the front, I turned this horizontally. That's gonna be really hard to do on this side. I guess you could just do it like this, but for me, my nose kind of gets in the way and it's just a little tricky. I bend my elbow, cross this across my body and come in this way. I kind of talk about that in my how-to eyeshadow video. So I just do the same thing for the side. Or I guess if it's easier for you, if your nose doesn't get in the way, you can just come straight at it like this. Also, wiping off your spoolie is helpful because sometimes it gets loaded with product and you go to make something disappear and you just put on more product. So kind of wipe it off or have a clean paper towel or something to wipe it off on. Or your pants. I wipe mine off on my pants. I think it's also helpful to do both steps at the same time. So do your pencil on your right and then the pencil on the left, just because right now what I want to do is fill in more and I don't think I should, but I really want to just because this side is really full and fluffy. So it makes me feel like I need to add more. I don't think I do. I do think I need to fix the front just a little bit. Sometimes it's helpful to use your other fingers as a balance point. I'm using my pinky to balance so I can get more precise. Oh crap, what did I just do? See, that is my problem. I should not be talking and doing it at the same time. I'm gonna fix that front in a little bit, but I'm gonna go into the Wonderful Brow now. Use this just to clean up that bottom front area. So that's the brows all done. What do you guys think? Are you guys into bushy brows? I personally think that these aren't overly bushy, but bushy enough to where I think they look natural. Hopefully, that's what I'm going for. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this how-to tutorial and seeing how I've been doing my brows recently. I feel like it's pretty simple. I do get a lot of questions about tweezing and waxing and all that kind of stuff. I literally don't even touch my brows randomly when I'm doing my eyeshadow. I'll see some down here and then I tweeze those and that's it. I don't really ever wax them. I think the last time I had them waxed was last January 2019. It's been a minute, but I don't think that my brows really need it. They're so sparse anyway, so I just get the random strays. So that's it for my brow tutorial. It's super easy. 2 product, well, I guess I used this product too, but in general for the brow itself. It's only 2 products. It's super quick and easy. So I hope you enjoyed following along with this tutorial today. Let me know what other how-to videos you'd like to see from me down below in the comments section. Please subscribe, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.